This is 2 minutes in the Olive Garden. Today's text, Proverbs chapter 29, verse 15. A rod and a reprimand impart wisdom, but a child left undisciplined disgraces its mother. There are about 5 verses in the book of Proverbs that speak about using the rod on a child. 2 of those verses are debatable about whether the word rod, as used in the Hebrew, means using the cane to lash the child. 3 of the verses are, however, categorical and unambiguous about the fact that Solomon was really talking about lashing the child with the cane as a form of discipline. The Hebrew words for rod and staff are used interchangeably, though staff is mainly for support and rod is for caning or lashing a person, as well as directing and hitting a flock of sheep or herd of cattle. So the context in which the Hebrew word shevet, translated as rod in English, is used is what tells us whether Solomon was referring to a scepter, a staff for walking support, or cane for lashing. The context of Proverbs chapter 29 verse 15 clearly shows that the word shevet had nothing to do with walking support, but had everything to do with using the rod as a disciplinary tool on the child. We live in a world where people think God's word is stupid, and the Western way of never using a rod on a child is wise. Surprisingly, many Christians think same. They believe in the so-called Enlightenment standard of child raising, and for them, caning the child even once in a while is a crime. So they do all they can to argue with some of these verses in the book of Proverbs. Hear me, child of God. It is not in our place to choose secular wisdom over God's wisdom. Be wise and discipline your children as God's word directs and not as the world teaches. The shalom of Yahweh be upon you.